Hey guys, hope you are doing well. This is the Monday sales update. Pretty good sales today, and I actually have one that's pending a payment. It just took an offer on, so hopefully that'll come through tonight or tomorrow and we'll be good to go. Overall, kind of a little bit of good variety here. Only one clothing item. I will say I've noticed clothing sales for me have dropped off a little bit, which is already something I had kind of anticipated, and I've been slowing down on buying as much clothes. Trying to be a little pickier with what I buy, so the hard goods seem to be doing a whole lot better than the clothes for me. Not that that applies to everybody, but I think I'll slow down a little bit on that and try to be pickier and get really unique things that will sell to the right person. So let's jump right in though. First off, a Cobra scanner here. Look at the model. There it is. Paid $3. Didn't have the power cord. Don't know if it works. Had some damage, kind of scratches, scuffs. Sold it as is for $40. So awesome sale. Well, full price sale. We'll put it in a medium flat rate. So that's like 12 or 13 bucks, whatever it is. And there's still some money left over for us profit wise. So pretty cool. This was something I was really happy with. Paid $1 for this on this date sale, a Chevy Silverado manual. Took a best offer of $40 within a day or two to get rid of this. So that's awesome. Look out for car manuals. Not all of them do well, but some of them do. And if you can get them for cheap enough, it's worth it. Awesome game. Out of a game lot, I paid $6 for a bunch of PS2 and PS3 games. A bunch meaning like 7. I picked out the good ones. This one sold for 27 shipped, I believe. Either 24 or 27 shipped. So super good deal there. This was a remote I got from a storage unit guy I buy from. I just make a pile and he gives me a price. This was out of like a lot I paid like $40 for with a bunch of other stuff. Sold just the remote here. This Frigidaire one for $20 shipped. 4 cassettes. One of them is not like the other, and that's a problem because I sold these and I listed them that they were all the same. So the guy paid $16.50. I'm hoping he saw it was different. I have to message him and see. So this could be I might have to cancel it because for whatever reason I didn't notice it was 90. I noticed it before the video and I'm like, crap, now I gotta message the guy. Hopefully he still wants them. I can maybe even give him a couple bucks back if he needs them. So we'll see on that. Super Bowl youth Drew Brees jersey. He just had a really good game in the NFL. Set like the completion record, I think. So that sold for $20 shipped. I paid $5. So super happy there. This is can't really see it because it's covered. It's an Apple Watch box. Sold one the other day and I packed up the wrong one. So I printed the label and had to void it. And I just never unpacked it since it's all good to go. That's all I do with them. It does ship first class though. So this sold for $15. If you look on my account, it's the Apple iWatch Series 3 box. And the best sale, a $70 Osprey bag. Paid $14.99 plus 30% discount plus tax on top of that. So whatever that ends up being, 12, 13, 14 bucks. Sold this on a best offer for $70, going to California. It's got a little bit of scuffs on it here, but overall really good shape. That's the logo, really good brand. So $70 shipped for that. All right, take care. Here are the sales from Tuesday. Only 3 sales right now. This one actually sold on Monday, but they finally paid. It's a Right Temp 7-day thermostat. It's opened, but looks like it's new. Paid $8 on OfferUp with some other stuff. This sold for $60 best offer shipped. This is a Sony, the model RM-DM2. It's like a remote for like a Sony Discman, I believe. You plug it in there and you can like control the Discman. This was in the $5 buy that I had already sold the Discman for $75. And then I got $30 offer on this, so that was cool. Then a $35 pair of Not Your Daughter's jeans. They're size 10. 31 is the inseam on these. That's what the tag looks like. These ones, the Not Your Daughter ones, still do okay for me as long as they're size 10 and up. Like you like size 14 even better. So I was surprised to get as much as I did. But overall, pretty good deal. I think I paid like $4 for them. So that's everything. Take care. Hey guys, let me show you what I sold today. Today is Wednesday. Had some pretty good sales. I mean, number-wise, quantity. Very low dollar amount aside from one of them. But happy to get rid of this. Some of this kind of stuff that's on the lower end. I hear a lot of people complain about not having sales and different kinds of things. One reason why I do like to have some lower end stuff that sells okay, especially like video games, is it keeps the sales coming through, keeps some money coming through, and before you know it, if you sold a couple of small things for $10-15, you've made, you know, 50 to 100 bucks in a day, and it does kind of help. So I know some people will only want to sell things at $50 or more, or whatever they can score $30 of profit, but sometimes I feel like you can't always find that stuff, and then those are the same people I also hear at different times complaining about how the sales are dead and eBay's dead and no one's buying all their $1,500 stuff, but I'm still selling some of the smaller stuff too. So I'm not saying just buy little stuff that doesn't sell well, but sometimes it's nice to have little things going through that sell for 10 or 15 bucks and you make 5 or 10 here and there, and it does add up at the end of the day. So that's my little piece of information there. Video game, this came out of the $250 video game lot, sold that for 10. Marvel Nemesis, this usually sells for 10 bucks for me. Bloodborne was a $1 PS3 game I bought, sold that for 16, so that's a pretty good one. Game Boy Advance SP, this also came out of the video game lot. Little case, really small, sold that for 9 shipped. Not much money, but those always sell. An HP mouse I had for a long time, I paid $1 for it, sold it for 15 shipped, so it should go first class, it's pretty light, so that was cool. Treasury of David book, picked this up at the Salvation Army, I think, for $1 or $2, sold that for 17 shipped, that'll go medium out. Just listed this guy the other day, yesterday I think actually. It's not really a sheriff hat, it's just a hat with the sheriff patch on it. I mean, it's not like it doesn't have any other identifying marks, I should say. But I picked it up for $2, well, $1.75 or something like that, whatever it ended up being. Took a best offer of 16 shipped for this hat, listed at 20, so that was cool. I'll go first class. And lastly, the best sale was a series of unfortunate events. Books 1 through 13. I usually collect these sets and build them up and then sell them. This sold for 53 shipped. You can see some of the books are not in perfect condition. Have little bits of wear and stuff on them. Some of them are actually pretty good, but not all of them. They have little corners that are damaged and stuff. Don't mind the rest of the stuff. That's all listed inventory that needs to go to storage. But yeah, 53 shipped for those. Probably cost $7 or $8 to ship a medium out. So that's everything. If anything else sells, I'll let you know. If not, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Take care. Hey everyone, these are the sales from Thursday. Had a really good day. Again, don't mind the stuff in the back. Still have not taken the time to put it all away. Been a little bit lazy and busy lately, so let's jump into what sold. I had 4 clothing sales today, which was pretty cool. One of them just got listed. This is a Nike 4XL polo. No prints on it or anything, no logos, just a basic 4XL polo. Nike Golf, sold that for $20 on the best offer. I usually get 20 to 25 for these. I'll even buy Reebok 4XL Golfs if you see them. The 4XL ones do sell well. Don't buy them in every size though, because a lot of them don't sell, but the 4XLs are pretty awesome. So that sold in a couple days. Here is a little disk drive alignment program manual. I found this in a lot of Commodore 64 stuff I bought. Looked and someone sold theirs for 10, so I listed mine for 10, and it sold 10 shipped. So that was just a freebie. Didn't really factor anything in the price when I bought it, but it was cool to make a couple extra bucks there. One of my favorite clothing items to sell are band shirts. This is an Allman Brothers band, I think it's called, from I want to say 98 or 99. Pretty cool t-shirt. This was out of a $10 lot of t-shirts. I bought 3 t-shirts for $10. They were all band shirts. This was the best one. It sold for $40 early morning, I guess. So that was cool on a best offer. These TV ears I bought for $5. I thought it was complete, but the ears pieces weren't in there. But this dual digital piece was in here. I believe it's unused because everything looks brand new. This is the dual one, not the analog or the digital one, so this one's worth a little bit more. Took a best offer of $34. I had paid $5, so that's pretty cool. Tommy Hilfiger. It's an older one. It's a long sleeve shirt. It's got a couple of holes in it, but it's got the big Tommy logo on the front. Took a best offer of $70 on this. I think I paid like $5, so that was cool. This is an old shirt right here. It's an old Nike one. It's got the 72. This is not damaged, it's just marker. It's got a stain on it. I thought it looked kind of like the rugby style, but unfortunately the stain didn't help. Took a best offer of $12 just to get rid of it. So nothing special there. This is a Dayton DC speed control. I have no idea what it does. Paid $5. It was new in the box. I sold it for $85 shipped. So that was awesome. And lastly, this game, the Guy game. A little of a risque cover there. I'm sure you can figure out what the content would be of the game. But anywho, I found this in the $250 game lot, and this sold for $40 shipped. And then the craziest thing was, this past weekend I stopped at a sale. I didn't get to do much garage selling, but stopped at 2 sales and one sale, and they had some video games, and they had the Guy game for PS2. I wouldn't have even known about it unless I bought that lot, so that was kind of cool. I picked up that game as well, and it should go for like $35. So if you are a video game seller or looking at it, if you see this game, this one actually does really well. So $40 shipped on that. Alright guys, we'll see what comes for the weekend. Hey everyone. These are the sales from the weekend. Had a really good weekend. Mostly hard goods, which has been the trend lately. Clothing has really slowed down for me. Like I said in another video, I think I'm going to kind of hold back on buying so much clothes. I'm going to try to keep it to the sports stuff and then really unique items that I think eventually will sell. None of the common or more items where there's a lot of competition. I'm going to try to avoid those. I will stay with the shoes. Hats still, because I'm making pretty good money there, but some of the other stuff I'll probably cut back on. So let's jump right in though. I don't know what the total is, but if you're good at math, feel free to add it up. Pretty huge day though. So up top first, this is a Carrier military vest. I bought in a bunch of military stuff. The video I think should have just posted recently. I paid $60 for all the military stuff. I sold one vest already, was way better than this one condition wise. Sold for $90. I probably sold it a little low. This one's all beat up, different brand. You can see it's got stuff here, and I listed it as in poor condition. I can probably get some of this stuff out. I should have before, but I listed it in poor condition. Said it's some of the Velcro stuff. I didn't use the word Velcro, but it's damaged. Sold this though on a full price sale of $89. So these things go really well. Look out for those military vests. These are the jump soles, the shoes. What the bottom looks like. Paid $5 for these at a garage sale, and sold them for best offer of $55. Going to Hawaii, so hopefully those will make it there. I think it'll probably cost. They'll go medium flat rate. Hopefully, cost $12 to ship, so pretty good. The one actual clothing item was a jersey. This is a Damian Tomlinson Chargers jersey. I don't buy much Chargers stuff anymore. It's all around my area because I'm in Southern California, but it's pretty much just dropped in price drastically. But the reason I bought this one, I think I paid $5 for it, or I think $5. It's a 4XL. So I'll still buy the huge jerseys if they're a good player, because those ones are harder to find if you're looking for a jersey. So $25 on a best offer. Happy with that. Calgary police hat. I bought 3 police hats, different from different police stations and countries. This one's a Calgary one. Paid $5 for all of them. The first one sold on the best offer for $16, which was a CHP hat out of California. This Calgary one sold full price sale at $25, so that was awesome. These are some Shimano bicycle shoes. Pretty good shape. I think they're W41 is the model. No, WR41. Hopefully you can see that there. I took a best offer of $40 on these. I had them for a long time. Sold them the first time, and the person said they bought like the wrong size or something, even though it was all there, or they didn't fit right. So I did a return. I had restocking fee back then, so it worked out. But finally, I got around to relisting them. They've been sitting on the shelf for a long time, and took a best offer of $40, so that was cool. This goes to a DeLong or DeLonghi, I don't know how to pronounce it, coffee maker. One of my friends bought. He found on the side of the road. He told me it's a really expensive one. They go for like $300 and $350, I think he said, brand new. He sold it to me at his garage sale that he has for $10. It was missing pieces, but I knew I could make money. This is the water reservoir with the lid. I sold this for $38 shipped, so that was awesome. Probably cost me like $10 or $12 to ship that, but we'll still make some money. This is a Ninja little blender bowl, I guess it is, or whatever, mixer bowl. I got a Ninja that was broken for $5. Sold the big blender bowl with the blades and the lid for 50, I think, 50 or 60, and then I sold just this little piece, the smaller one, for 35 ship. So that's an awesome deal there. This is a Bose 901 equalizer. Just bought a bunch of electronics this weekend for 50 bucks. They'll probably come in the next haul video. This one sold in one day for 130. So super happy with that. Some Maxell MC90 micro cassettes. They are sealed, but this used to be a bigger pack. These sold for 17 shipped, so that's pretty cool. This is a M12 little holster piece right here. This sold for 25 shipped. This also came out of that military lot for 60 bucks. Here's a Cobra scanner. Bought two of these, the same exact ones, for 30. They do work, but they do not have power cords. You can hook batteries into, but this sold for 40 shipped. Not a huge deal. I'll make some money, but I probably overpaid on those a little bit. But they'll still sell, and I definitely won't lose. Microsoft Office Student Teacher 2003, a little bit too old, but this one sold for a best offer of 7, an older listing, but got rid of that. Here is Texas Instruments Navarre one, or I don't know how to pronounce it. A little cassette thing here, or cartridge thing. This came out of a Commodore 64 lot, and I sold this for 30 shipped, full price. Walking Dead, I have 27 of these. I bought them for 25 on OfferUp. I didn't bring them all out because I already started packing them. Someone offered me 125. I had them listed at 150. He or she told me it's for a library in a small town in Illinois or Iowa or something. 2,100 people live there. He wants to try to get some books for the younger generation, so they might want to read them. So he offered 125. If he's lying, it's still a pretty cool story, so I took that. That was a good deal, and hopefully it'll make a difference in that little community. So pretty cool. Then the video game stuff. Star Ocean came out of a lot I bought a couple weeks ago for $6. That sold for like 12 or 13. This is a PS2 Silver Slim. Does work. Comes with I put a controller with it and the cords, and this sold for 63 shipped. And then this weekend, you haven't seen it yet, I bought $10 a whole bunch of video game stuff, and most of it is empty cases, but there were some GameCube stuff that was there. These 4 all came out of that lot. I paid $10 for it plus a bunch of stuff. It was an amazing deal. So far in one day, I sold The Sims for 10, Game Boy Player disc for 60. Look out for this disc. Huge money there. Luigi's Mansion disc for 30, and Pokemon XD for 38. So that is everything, guys. I don't think I'm waiting on any payments, so I think we're good there. If anything else sells before the night's over, I'll let you know, and hopefully next week brings more sales. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, you might hear my son in the background. He's whining. His mom has him. He's okay, but just whining a little bit, so sorry about it if you can hear him. But wanted to show this last sale. This sold out of the $250 video game lot. Sold for I think $25 or $6, something like that. This actually puts us over $900 from Friday. It puts our highest weekend ever, like 920 something bucks. So super cool. My wife told me that we went over. I didn't even check the numbers, but awesome. We packed everything else up. This is the last one to go out unless something else sells in the next hour or so. But super cool, super blessed. Very thankful for having a weekend like this. We've had a couple of these the past few, not in a row, but over the past couple of months, we've had some really good weekends and some really good days. So our family's definitely been blessed by the eBay sales. So pretty awesome. Hope you guys are doing well.